Following is a presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, the Money Masters. And now, your Money Masters, Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks. This is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you being with us. We have the Dow off 215, NASDAQ off 30, S&P's off 21. You got gold down 17. Platinum's down 32 at 1474. Bonds are up 29.6. King dollar is up 36 at 80.30. You get the euro at 131. What's going on, brother?
Oh, good to be back with you, man.
Yeah, I missed you yesterday. Yeah. I'm sorry I had a meeting and I couldn't pull it off.
It's okay.
And you did an outstanding job Saturday.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
and folks,
we did.
Well, folks, I'm telling you.
It was a whole team effort.
Yeah, but it was amazing. It absolutely was amazing, no doubt. And you're coming back, thank God.
Yes.
You should have seen him, folks, okay? He was up for about 40 hours straight.
Oh, my God.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing, no doubt.
As well.
So market-wise, okay, you know,
everything is there.
Yes.
Everything is there to set up a bounce.
Right.
Okay. With the exception of two things, the two most important things.
Rejection of price. Yeah.
Rejection of price. The three most important things: rejection of price and the currency.
Yeah.
Issue. Okay, because because you get the dollar. And King dollar, and the euro is what, about 60% of the dollar index?
Yes, it is 60.
Okay. And the euro is screaming, it wants to go take a peek at that 130. It's at 131.9 right now, almost 132, and it wants to head down to that 130 level. That will put pressure on the dollar index.
Yeah. Now the dollar, this is what you have, folks. So pitch this, okay? When we say you get everything in place, this is what you have. You got into the swings with dramatically low volume. You had two down ticks. You have a 5-day arms that's blown through 13. You have the bonds got up to the highs with lighter volume. The dollar took out the swing point with lighter volume.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that sets up a failure. Now, what you need here today is the rejection of price. You get the rejection of price, let me tell you something. You're going to see 1230, 1200 in about a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Because it's going to freak people out. Because it's, it would make sense that you take the next leg down. But as I said to Steve a little bit earlier, we don't have an expansion of volume today. If this was going to take that leg down,
right?
It'd be like a choo-choo train. So let's put this. You take this swing out.
Yeah.
You take it out with lighter volume, which you can do. We know we can take swings out with lighter volume.
Yeah, absolutely.
What does happen, though, if you are going to accelerate down there, it's like it starts. The choo-choo train starts.
Yeah.
And it's not starting yet. That's the bottom line. So.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing, is I was pointing out during the 9 o'clock show was, I put up the 4 futures contracts.
Yes.
And you saw 4 patterns coming together at the same time.
Right.
You had, the Dow doing a move of a move and an ABC, the ES Mini doing 2 ABC patterns and a move of a move. The NASDAQ doing a Gertley buy.
Right.
And you had the Russell futures doing a butterfly buy. So pattern-wise, at least, the futures contracts were telling us that, the line's been drawn. Now we got to see how who's stronger here, the bulls or the bears?
Yeah, and yet what you had is that at 10 o'clock yesterday morning, you had the first large buy actually come in.
Yeah, okay.
And then it failed.
Yes.
Nice bar came in. Now, what just happened just now is that we had another one come in. Now, what would happen here, folks, is that I'm looking at the 3 Qs. What would happen to get a confirmation is that the 3 Qs would actually have to get inside $51.86. You get inside that, baby, you're going to see some action. Because what will happen there is that the setup would be you're inside the trading range from yesterday.
Yeah.
You're inside the higher trading range. And the Qs have showed all the indications. The Qs are an absolute Tiger Gottlieb. And folks, what a Tiger Gottlieb is this. It's really hard to do.
It is.
You have to.
It really is.
If I pull this up, if you're watching Tiger TV, if you want to see how hard a Tiger Gottlieb is to do, is this. Let's pull this up because this is so cool. Watching how these shake out. What you have, let me see. I'll take this from 9/20/11 so you can actually see how this is. 09. Okay. So what you have is this, is that you have your first leg down. Well, first off, you need your, I got it, 0, I need the X point, 0, 7. Okay. So what you need is this. You need first your A to B equals C to D. And it's a beauty. I mean, it's so picture perfect, it's unbelievable, okay? So you get your A to B equals C to D. You have that you passed the B point with dramatically lighter volume. So watch how we oh, sorry, I better get them the charts. That's a bummer. Sorry, folks.
I'm hanging with you so they got at least some feed in.
One second. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. I'm sorry about that, folks. Okay, let's see that. Thank God for IMs. Okay, there's one. Okay, let's see. I'll take, what am I? There she is. Okay. Okay, so now we got it up. Okay, so what you have is this. First you have your A to B equals C to D. You've gone by the B point with dramatically lighter volume. Now watch how we did this, folks, okay? We came by the B point on the Qs with 104 million versus 151 million. So that's what I like to see. It's a failure.
Absolutely.
And you can't confuse this with an ABC and time of the trade up or down, because these are failures, which are even cooler. Then what you do is that you come into the X point with lighter volume. Now watch how we come into the X point. This is wild. We came in yesterday with 99 million into 193 million.
Right.
And bottom line is that, as you would say, explain to them on your first show, is that, your back's up against the wall.
It is.
Yeah.
It totally is.
Yeah.
You know what? We're looking for, like you say, we're looking for some confirmation, some signals.
Yeah.
What you want to see coming in is you want to see some big fund buying. You want somebody. You want to see some sign of strength.
And I want to
coming into it.
That's right. And I want to see the bonds fail. See, if we get the bonds are starting to go right now. If we get the bonds failing simultaneously, what should happen is that the first real good signal is that someone should fire away at those bonds. Now, it hasn't happened yet, because you got to 146.13 this morning. You get a couple fires away. See, the bonds wanted, it's going to have a tough time breaking the 144.31. But you get someone firing away at those bonds, then you got some action, man. It's going to be a wild one.
Beautiful.
No doubt, man. Going to be an absolute wild one. Overseas, oh, man, you talk about getting taken apart.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Pretty intense,
Well,
man.
and, Larry was good enough to call in,
yes,
during the last show, because, one of the things that, that we so much want to be able to do is to help people protect, their investments, their assets. And, look, I was on the phone yesterday with 3 of our clients, or future clients, if you will, and so much of their funds is, it was 3. So much of their funds are tied up in mutual funds, in their retirement. And and my whole point was, look, I'd love to just be wrong on all this, and that we're not in the worst fair market, but the reality is, when you start, the thing is that patterns are patterns, and they continue. They're not non-random,
Right.
They're not random patterns, and the candles and all the information is there that says, we're going down. We're going to go visit your level in the S&P.
It's pretty sick,
right?
man. Yeah. No, I know.
And we just simply want them to be able to pull the trigger, and protect their money.
Look at Bank of America still not stopping.
No, I was looking at that. I was looking at that before we came on the air. It got down to 5:15 this morning, I think, right?
Yeah. And what's wild is that when I actually was pulling it up, the one that's even in worse shape is Citigroup. Which is a trip. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what I mean specifically, folks, is this. Watch this. When I bring this back, Citigroup is actually coming into the swings with heavier volume than BAC is. So it's like, oh, baby, what's going on with Citigroup? It's really, probably what's happened here is that good old Citigroup has gotten out of the public view somewhat, because BAC is taking so much flack.
Now, what's the price range? At $5.15.
Right.
Funds can't purchase that stock.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Okay.
You're gonna love this. They changed the rules.
No.
Yeah. So
did they really?
No. Watch how this goes.
I gave out some bad information yesterday.
No. You gave out great information.
Oh, goodness.
So watch this, folks. No. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Okay. So watch what the fact is, folks. This is how you have to understand the foundation of Wall Street. The deal used to be, always, that And it was a compliance deal that anything under $10, right?
Okay.
You don't buy.
Yes.
Right. Then all the banks though went under $10.
Right.
Well, guess what? The compliance officers at all the broker dealers said, well, it's okay, you can buy us.
Well, I mean, that was one of the reasons that Citigroup did the reverse split.
That's why
right?
Absolutely. Because then they want to go back on the deal because they have to turn around and say, how do they say to everyone else, no, you can't buy something under $10, right?
Yeah.
Because I get letters from broker dealers, right?
Yes.
Emails. So watch how this goes. This is hilarious. The banks go under $10, right? But then you get gold stocks that actually have money, actually have cash in their balance sheet, but they trade under $10 and they won't let them buy them.
Yeah.
It's what it is, folks. Bottom line, you got to remember something, right? The broker dealer banking community, what are they doing? Let's shuffle the cards, baby.
Absolutely. No.
Shuffle them up. Shuffle those cards up. You know, that's how the system is set up. So as they go under there again, the compliance officers will turn around and say, okay, hey, Steve, it's all right. You can buy our bank. So get all your customers into our bank. Come on, call those customers up right now.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Well, I was on the phone with someone yesterday, and they had brought up BAC, and I said, first there's better stocks to own out there, but they were somewhat insistent on playing it, and I said, okay, well, the problem is that you really need to see a sign of strength. Okay, before you come on in here, wait for a sign of strength, watch it pull back, and then go ahead and buy that in. And I said, but the problem is that with the trade under $5 or in the $5 range, I don't believe that funds can buy this.
Right.
So where are you going to see the sign of strength?
Right.
It's not going to come in from you and me.
Right.
So
market's going. Here we go. Get him up, baby. Ride him up. Get that whip. Whack, baby. Whack, whack, whack. And this is, what's amazing is, it's the NDX. The NDX is what's going to bring it. But see, they're going to hit bonds right now. Watch them hit bonds. This is going to get interesting because the bonds will give us the real indication. USZ, they'll pile on these bonds at about 2 seconds flat. If we take that, so they're still up 11 ticks. What should happen? Yeah, there it is. There's a sale. There it is. Look at that. So, folks, what you can get out of this, okay, is that you need these correlations. The correlations themselves, when you're coming off, they give you a better confirmation. Let's put it that way. We still got, it's only 10 o'clock, but the bottom line is that you get one more sell like that in the bond market. So picture this, in the bond market, we already get 160,000 contracts.
Yes.
That's going to be volume off the top.
Yes. Yeah.
Which you should get. We'll see. Well, we should get if, in fact, we're going to go bounce up to 1,200 on the S&P, because 1,200 on the S&P is going to shock people, too. Because right now we're at 1087, which is we're a long way away from 1,200.
Yeah. And we do need triggers. You need triggers.
Right.
Whether it's lunar triggers or volume triggers, you need something. You need something.
Ow! You stay right there, folks. It's Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We have the Dow down 143. NASDAQ is off 4. S&P's are off 5. You're going to see the green creeping in here. Creepers are coming at you, folks. We're going to be right back.
X-Story Gold Mines, an NYSE Amex-listed company trading under the symbol XG, is slated to be the newest gold-silver producer in Argentina. X-Story is forecast to produce more than $250 million in bullion annually, beginning in 2013, at a cash cost of less than $200 for each ounce of gold produced. That forecast will make X-Story one of the highest margin operators in South America and a sector leader in the mining industry. X-Story has $50 million in its treasury, having spent over $60 million to date on drilling and engineering. The ultimate size of its Argentina discovery could be determined by year-end, as results from the 6 drills operating at the site are fully assessed. To find out more about X-Story Gold Mines and their exciting growth potential, click on their banner on the front page of TFNN.com or check them out on the NYSE Amex under the symbol XG.
TFNN is proud to bring you the cutting edge of newsletters. Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Ken is a top-down investor who lets price and volume in the major stock indices tell him when to be in the market and when to be out. By using his unique blend of fundamental and technical analysis, Ken will protect your hard-earned capital while realizing breakout gains. Go to TFNN.com today. Click Investments Newsletters and get Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks free for 2 weeks.
Is the fast-moving investment world challenging the way you think about managing risk and return? You don't have to go it alone. Directions Alternative Strategy Funds feature built-in tactical management to help you find clarity for the path ahead. Direction Funds. I'm with X. To learn more about Directions Alternative Strategy Funds, please visit TFNN.com and click on the Direction Funds banner or call 877-434-9363. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Funds carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other information about Direction Funds. The prospectus should be read carefully before investing. To obtain a prospectus, go to directionfunds.com. Investing in index funds may be more volatile than investing in broadly diversified funds. The use of leverage by a mutual fund increases the risk to the fund. The more a fund invests in leverage instruments, the more leverage will magnify gains or losses on those investments. Distributed by Rafferty Capital Markets, LLC.
The price of gold and silver has tripled during the last 10 years, which means that you literally have a treasure mine of jewelry in your possession. This is real currency, and at Tiger Metal Exchange, we give you the tools to value your treasure in the comfort of your home, and it's absolutely free. Log on to TigerMetalExchange.com to request your free jewelry scale and iLoop magnifier today. We provide a free online calculator that converts your jewelry to cash at up-to-the-minute spot prices provided by the New York Mercantile Exchange and will insure your items for up to $75,000 per shipment free of charge. Let Tiger Metal Exchange provide you with all the certainty you deserve. At Tiger Metal Exchange, you control the transaction. For your free treasure kit, call 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. Tiger Metal Exchange, the only call you need to make.
Here's what people are saying about Tiger TV.
Let's go to John in Tampa. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
A wonderful day. I love your Tiger TV. I watch it every day. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, man, I appreciate you out there watching it. How long have you been watching the Tiger TV?
I'm watching almost a month now, and it's wonderful.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's cool. You see the charts and everything. Thanks so much for the hard work.
Tiger TV, a great news service from TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Great Panther Silver. For more information, just click the Great Panther Silver banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. This is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. You have the Dow down 213, NASDAQ off 16, S&Ps are off 17, and the Bulls and Bears are fighting like crazy out here. You know, you got that first bounce, the Bears come right back and say, back.
Yeah, you know, in the FTSE is really starting to show some weakness here too. You know, it's got an ABC pattern that's going to. Now, look, it's still, when I say weakness, I mean it's still inside the August 9th bar.
Yes.
You know, and but it's going to complete out it looks like it wants to complete an ABC down to the 48.36 area. So
and 48.36. Oh, actually,
still inside the bar. Still inside.
Yeah, right.
Still inside, but you know, whereas I think on the if we look here real quickly, the DAX. What is the DAX doing here today? Where is the DAX? The DAX has made that 0.786 retracement.
Yeah, what's interesting about the DAX is that that was definitely the weakest all the way down.
Yeah,
you know, we're still under that August low in a big way. You know, I mean the August low is 5502, but it seems to be basing out a little down here.
It does.
But you know, we were just talking that if you stay under these lows, folks, okay, what will happen is that it'll start getting some steam.
Yeah. You know, the DAX, I mean, we had that 3-drive pattern. That failed, moved to lower prices. Then you had a nice hammer candle came in on September 23rd. You know, that thing gets busted out. Then, you know, good night, Irene, again.
Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. So let's go over to the bond market again, because you had the first sell on the bond. They come right back. So watch this. This is great. This is absolutely wild. Okay, so watch this shake out, folks. So you have, let's see, 146.12, which was the high out here today. You get some juice up there. The first sell-off, it was 15,000 contracts. Now we're on, let's see, what time is it? So you get 4 more minutes. So what you've done is this, is that we're at 7,000 contracts versus 15,000. And they get 4 more minutes. We'll see what it can do in 4 minutes. Because that's the battle right there.
Yeah.
That's the battle that's set up. Because you need all those at the same time. Now, what you do have is that someone, look at this. Someone simultaneously actually hit the dollar. Also, look at that.
Oh, how about that?
They hit the dollar big too. Let's see how that worked. DXZ1. These correlations are pretty sick. So look at that.
It did.
So it's almost like the machine hit the dollar exactly when it hit the bond. It did. It definitely did. You know. So what you have here is this. The dollar definitely, yeah, see, the dollar is saying it's going to pull all the way back now to 79.69, which would make sense. And the reason I'm saying that, folks, is that your first sell-off that was 1,700 contracts. You broke all the swings, broke them with conviction, doing a little counter-trend bounce here. But the battle's on, you know. But you can see who's ever actually, the monster that's out there is doing it, is simultaneously buying the Qs, buying the SPYs, selling the dollar, selling the bonds.
Right.
And, you know, you don't know if it's the same person. All the machines are working in unison.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
That if one happens, the other happens, which totally makes sense. Because when you make up, you know, those programs, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
You know, I heard this morning, and I knew this was going to start playing out. The folks that think they like America turn around and say, "Hey, the dollar's getting too strong." Seriously, they
really? Where's that
on CNBC this morning?
Is it really?
Yeah.
No. Oh.
And
so that's coming from the multinationals.
Yeah, well,
there
were a couple of people on there saying, "Hey, you know, I like the dollar, but this thing's getting too strong."
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about, man? Just because the stocks are pulling back? No. I mean, you want a strong dollar. One lady's on there. She was calling the dollar the one-eyed something, and where everyone couldn't see. I says, you know, what a nerve. I mean, you know, she didn't even get it.
Wow.
And folks, where I'm going with that whole deal is that what is actually happening, I think what's happening, is that our economy's coming back, and then the dollar is going to show it.
Yeah.
You know, versus the market. The internationals, these want to get down. Big deal. So the market wants to get down. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, eventually that correlation will switch. Which ends up being a better deal for everybody.
For everyone, they'll have more money.
Yeah,
you won't, folks, watch this. You won't even have to do anything, and you're going to have more money. You'll be able to buy more product.
Yeah,
that's what you'll be able to have a better life. That's the bottom line. The same dollar will actually buy more. And that is a huge deal.
Yeah, and if Uncle Ben can keep the long-term curve down, then you can,
make some decisions, man.
Yeah, buy some real estate.
That's right. Get out there and crank it out, man. I had a great walk this morning, man.
Sounds like it.
I walked like 4.5 miles this morning.
Cool.
It felt great. And it was just gorgeous, though. It was absolutely gorgeous. You stay right there, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We have the Dow down 216, NASDAQ off 19. S&Ps are off 11, and the small caps, folks. The small caps are trying to get into the mid caps right now. They're the only ones that are green. We're going to be right back. Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you want to get great trade setups in the equity as well as the option market, come over to TFNN.com and test drive my daily newsletter, Market Insights, for 2 weeks absolutely free. Each trade setup comes with a profit projection as well as stop placement. Included in Market Insights is a Twitter alert service. This allows you to take advantage of intraday setups. Volatility is back in the markets. What does that mean to you? To me, it spells short-term opportunity each and every day. The days of trending up on lighter volume are gone. We have come off the highs with volume across the globe. Don't get caught in a complacency trap. Many of the indices have given back 2 months of trading in 1 week. We have a trader's market. You can take advantage of this trader's market by test driving my daily newsletter, Market Insights, free for 2 weeks. Market Insights will give you the edge you're looking for in the markets. Go to TFNN.com under newsletter. Hit the Market Insight tab for your 2-week free test drive right here, right now.
Tom O'Brien's weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, gives traders, investors, and money managers a thorough strategy for trading the gold market. If you're an investor in gold or any of the gold mining equities, this newsletter is an essential tool that can help you become a better trader in the gold market. The Gold Report comes out every Monday with complete coverage of the entire gold market, including the XAU, HUI, the dollar, the bond, the rand, more than 40 different mining equities, as well as some of the most popular precious metal ETFs, including the GDX and the SLV. For as low as $75 per month, you can gain access to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report that will help you take advantage of investment opportunities at the current historic gold price levels. To order your Gold Report today with a free 30-day trial subscription, log on to tfnn.com or call our office directly at 877-518-9190.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes a carefully selected portfolio can lower your volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and a Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angelo O'Brien, financial advisor and certified financial planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Studies show that 10,000 hours is what it takes to achieve outstanding results, unless you use the power of leverage. The power of leverage, folks, is key to attaining outstanding success in your trading and investing. I'm Steve Rhodes, co-host of The Money Masters with Tom O'Brien, seen daily at tfnn.com, and author of Mastering Probability, a daily trading and investment newsletter. Let me take your trading to a new level, a whole new level. Let me teach you the secrets that the real money masters use each and every day to produce consistent financial results. On top of that, I'll transform your life in ways you never thought imaginable. You'll overcome hurdles like an Olympian. Here's the beauty. I'm so certain that I'll transform your life. I'm giving you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Time, folks, something you'll never get back. The time is now to take action. Go to the homepage of tfnn.com and order Mastering Probability. It'll change your life forever.
This segment is brought to you by Great Panther Silver. For more information, just click the Great Panther Silver banner on the front page of tfnn.com.
Welcome back, folks. This is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We get the Dow down 194, NASDAQ off 14, S&P's off 16, and the battle is out here, folks. The Bulls and Bears are fighting like crazy. They're fighting over the bonds. They're fighting over the dollar. That's where the fight is right now, really. You know, it's in the Qs too, but they're fighting. And if you pull up the dollar chart or the bond chart, you'll see it, folks. The bond chart, whoever is fighting out here, they have to hit that bond one more time. Well, they didn't. They backed off right at this point right here. They got to whack it.
They do.
Whack it.
They do. So Apple releases a new phone today.
Yeah, at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Oh, is that there? Okay.
And you know, it was amazing this morning. Now you know what's really just crazy is that you think. Well, to me, it's crazy. Is that Apple just comes out with so many great products. It's amazing, right?
Yes.
So I was saying, well, you know what? They already got everything. What else can they get, right? And this morning in the Journal, right, what they're saying is that inside this phone, they think it's going to be like the ultimate voice recognition.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
That
okay.
you're not even going to be dialing. You're not even going to be doing anything.
Call Tom.
And I cracked up. I says, you know what? That totally makes sense for Apple. I mean, I have it inside my car. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's used to the Boston accent now. The Google thing's pretty good.
Okay.
You know, but if you really do use it, it's really safe. I mean, it's a great tool.
Yeah.
So I can picture if they got this down pat, it's like, okay, they got the next thing going.
Yeah.
You know, and in fact, folks, you know what? Here, you know what you want to look at? NUAN. I think I meant to look at this morning. Nuance Technology. 1 second, hold it.
What do they do?
That's voice recognition.
Oh, is it? Oh,
because
is it? Okay.
what will happen here? Yeah, there it is. I should have looked at this. You know what? See what you have to do. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. But these voice recognition companies you want to keep your eye on, because what will happen is this: if Apple gets everyone educated, which they're really great at, then all of a sudden it's like, okay, everyone's going to be into voice recognition now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what this company does. Let's go to Ken in Iowa. Hey, Ken, what's going on?
Good morning, you two.
How you doing?
Good morning.
I'm doing great.
Good, man.
What you thought about TBT? I bought a little around 20.
TBT. Let's take a look at it. We got that's the ProShares Ultra Bond. Where is she? 1 second. Hold on. TBT. Okay, so this is, folks, the ProShares 20-year plus Treasury. The low is 17, the high is 41. This is the inverse correlation. So you need the 20-plus year to go downtown. Well, you got to get your stop, man. You're into the 20, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to be, let's see. I got to pull up the TLT first. We go over to the TLT. The TLT right now, we're at 124.12, and this is what you need. So the TLT, now this is just the correlation to the TBT, folks. The TLT is the iShare, positive.
Right.
Now what it did is this. It's gone over the 123.87, which was the last high, which was generated on the 22nd. The volume that the TLT has extended itself from 109 with no volume. So on a longer-term basis, that's where it wants to go. On a shorter-term basis, however, what you need, Ken, you need a close under 123.87, and you want it today. If you don't get it today, I'd close those bonds out, man.
Okay.
Okay, man.
What do you think about the oils?
Oils?
Phillips.
I don't think we need any more oil ever again. I'm only kidding. What oils do you want to look at?
Oh, Exxon or ConocoPhillips.
Okay, so let's take a look at Exxon. You get Exxon Mobil. It's paying a 2.75% dividend. The low's 61, the high's 88. Yeah. Well, are you looking at this for a trade, you mean?
I'm just looking at the buy. Looking at an entry point.
Yeah, let it go hit this 68.17. There's no strength up above it. Let's put it that way. Okay. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
Thank you, boys.
You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. We have the Dow down 180, NASDAQ 12, S&P's 8.
TFNN is proud to bring you the cutting edge of newsletters. Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Ken is a top-down investor who lets price and volume in the major stock indices tell him when to be in the market and when to be out. By using his unique blend of fundamental and technical analysis, Ken will protect your hard-earned capital while realizing breakout gains. Go to TFNN.com today. Click Investments Newsletters and get Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks free for 2 weeks.
Studies show that 10,000 hours is what it takes to achieve outstanding results, unless you use the power of leverage. The power of leverage, folks, is key to attaining outstanding success in your trading and investing. I'm Steve Rhodes, co-host of the Money Masters with Tom O'Brien, seen daily at TFNN.com, and author of Mastering Probability, a daily trading and investment newsletter. Let me take your trading to a new level, a whole new level. Let me teach you the secrets that the real Money Masters use each and every day to produce consistent financial results. On top of that, I'll transform your life in ways you never thought imaginable. You'll overcome hurdles like an Olympian. Here's the beauty. I'm so certain that I'll transform your life. I'm giving you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Time, folks. Something you'll never get back. The time is now to take action. Go to the homepage of TFNN.com and order Mastering Probability. It'll change your life forever. At Tiger Metal Exchange, we pay you more for converting your jewelry to cash.
Let's go to Brian in New Jersey. Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, just want to let you know I did give you some jewelry. My jeweler offered me about $650, but you get a check in the mail tomorrow for about $1,200.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, it's all about honesty when converting your jewelry to cash.
Okay, let's go to Paul in Florida first. Hey, Paul, what's going on?
I want to commend you on the Tiger Metal Exchange. I just did a deal with you guys the other day.
Oh, good.
I'm very happy.
Well, I appreciate it. Now, did you sell us jewelry or did you buy coins off us?
Yeah, I sold you jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What we weighted at was less than you guys said, so, you know, you're totally honest.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we give you the tools to value your gold, and it's absolutely free. Call 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. We've created the easiest, safest, and most honest cash for gold process. Tiger Metal Exchange. It's the only call you need to make.
Here's what people are saying about Tiger TV.
Let's go to John in Tampa. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
A wonderful day. I love your Tiger TV. I watch it every day. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, man, I appreciate you out there watching it. How long have you been watching the Tiger TV?
I'm watching almost a month now, and it's wonderful.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's cool. You see the charts and everything. Thanks so much for the hard work.
Tiger TV, a great news service from TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. This is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, and they whacked those bonds and they whacked that dollar again.
I love it.
It's a beautiful thing. Watch this, folks, okay? If you want to see these correlations and, you know, how quick they are, we'll go over to the dollar first. And, okay, so we bring that baby up. What you're going to see, oh, look at that. Amazing. Really is amazing. Let's see, 2 days. Oh, come on. Maybe 1 day.
No, you just put it in the wrong spot.
What did I do?
There you go.
2 days. Oh, what's
get rid of the up on the top.
Yeah.
Get rid of that.
I know. Won't get rid of it for me.
Huh.
Okay, hold it. We'll get this thing straight. I gotta get it straight right now. Whack-a-mole. Bar chart. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, DXZ. You want to see how this correlation takes place, folks. It's pretty amazing, actually. I'm going to put this in 2 days, and you're going to see the same one they came right back in. That's all they had to do. See, they broke. The first trade broke the uptrend.
Mm-hmm.
The second trade, all they have to do now is get it under 79.93. They just got it, 79.90. This will put it down to 79.69 in a heartbeat. You'll see this accelerate because now people just pile in. That's the first part. And all this is doing, by the way, folks, is that on a longer-term basis, what we had done yesterday is that we got to a higher high, we took out the swing, we did it on lighter volume. It's like, okay, so now the setup wants to come back to 78.45.
Looks like a 3 drive to the top, right?
Oh, yeah, it could be. Yeah, this is a 3 drive. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And each one has, no, it didn't have, this one, it didn't have to have lighter bottom, but yeah, it is a 3 drive. You know, so what you have, first off, is this, which is pretty cool. You can come back to 78.45, and that's nothing. It's a normal retracement.
Right.
You know, for the next leg up, which is pretty insane. Now, if we go over to the bonds, and you look at the bonds, this gets just as sick. The bonds, of course, have taken off topside. You had the first sell in the bonds. Oh, they did come in again, and they're coming in right now. See, the bond, okay, we're at 145.07. You break 145.04, you'll see 144.26 in a heartbeat. Once they get this going, folks, you'll see something that you haven't seen for a long time. Meaning that what happens coming off of bottoms like this and off of tops, everyone piles in. I mean, I've been in shops where you pile in.
Right.
30, 40% of the time. Whack, 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 whack. Seriously. If you ever saw it, folks, it's absolutely hilarious. I mean, because once it starts, man, everyone just starts. I mean, you know, because, you know, like a bed bug, you're going to be in the trades 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. But the bottom line is that once you start hitting it, you know you can get it going, and then you're just squeezing everyone.
Yeah. And, you know, the futures contracts are given, you know, nice signals right now.
Yeah.
You know, the small caps, you know, off of the butterfly pattern.
Imagine.
You know, and the NASDAQ off of the Gartley.
And you know, it was amazing when I was listening to your show at 9 how many patents was setting up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And stocks too as well.
Yeah. Right.
You know, if you just start going and take a look at the individual stocks, obviously. Now, some of them, you know, when you take a look at Apple and Google, I'm just pulling up just the Qs or what have you. You know, there's, you know, Apple's continuing to. You know, Google. Look at Google's underneath its swing point from August 19th.
Well, now this is this is the sickest part of this whole thing. You have to keep your head straight, folks, because this is still only going to be a bounce. This is what's so crazy.
That's right.
This is the sickest part of everything that we're even doing. You know. So when do you hear this, folks? This is hilarious. Well, I don't know if it's hilarious, but Angie says to me this morning, right? She said, "What do you think?" She says, "You know, I think it's going to bounce." She says, "You really think it's going to bounce?" I says, "Yeah, I think it is going to bounce." Right? I says, but, you know, of course, in my household, she knows that, you know, I have 825 plastered on my forehead, right?
Exactly.
I says, but you got to remember something, honey. We're still going to 825.
Yeah.
And she said, well, where are we going first? I said, well, I think we're going to 1200. I said, okay.
Yeah.
But it is, even my own head, I'm saying to myself, oh, my God, because you know, at one of these points, it's going to be the point of no return.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm going to look for at a point of no return, though, is that as you start coming into those swings, we'll have an expansion of volume.
Yeah.
Because, see, the ABC down on this one, if this had volume, would have been 1,000.
Right. Right.
So we'll see how the bounce comes in.
Well, look, I mean the NYSE is just screaming. You know, there's lower prices coming, lower prices. I feel like it's Paul Revere and the riding through town here, and we are. You know, because we could have the biggest impact on people's lives by making sure that they're, this is the hurricane.
Yeah,
that's coming.
Because cash is a trade. Being in cash is a trade.
Cash is a trade. You got the dollar getting stronger. Cash is a good trade.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
No, big, huge.
And so, so there is no question that lower prices are coming. But we've had such a wide trading range, and with the lows that we had put in on August 9th, with the volume down there, and as we were coming down there, just wasn't enough energy yet.
There wasn't. No, there wasn't. Gold's in trouble. It's going to be interesting here. Well, when I say
only bounced, it made us 0.382 though. It's light volume.
That's right. When I say in trouble, I mean it looks like 1535's on the horizon again. You know, I mean it'll be hard to break that for the same reason that it'll be hard for our markets because energy-wise we come down there hard and it's only been 6 days, 8 days.
Yeah. And it's, what gold has done is if you just go from the top that it made, down to the low, all it's done is a 0.382 retracement, probably almost to the penny, dollar or whatever,
Okay.
So now here's the thing, is it going to pull back or is it going to move higher? If the dollar keeps getting hit, you'd think it would move up a bit.
Yeah, well, I think what you have, some of these equities, like the gold report, if you get the gold report, folks, you'll have it at your desktop at 2:30 this afternoon. Some of these equities in trouble. Yeah, and they're going to go the next lowest swing. So, I think it's a.
Well, do you think a downdraft like we had in gold can, impact them either because of their hedging positions or whatever they might have done, or is there any? When you have a downdraft like that, how does that impact their business?
People need money. No, it doesn't impact them. Particularly. Okay. But what it impacts. And this is what's important to understand. It absolutely impacts the prices and the perception of what you and I and the public will pay for anything.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. If you can wrap your head around the perception, it's the perception of what someone will pay for it, right? You can have the best stocks in the world, but you know what? If no one's going to buy them,
that's right.
That's what they're worth. They're worth what they're worth, folks. And right now, this market is worth $12.30. You better buy and go long America, folks. We get the Dow down 99, Nasdaq's up 8, S&P's positive. It's all green, folks. It's a creeping green. Watch out.
As Tom says, go long America. Now you can join TFNN and Barnes & Noble to keep money in your community. Purchase Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, your ultimate trading mastery system, before October 15th from your local Barnes & Noble store. And you will be given access to not just one, but 2 exceptional archived courses. Tiger Scaling, the Tiger Butterfly, and Gartley. The Art of Timing the Trade is more than just a book. It's an educational journey that will help you understand the Wall Street greed cycle and learn how to recognize profit from genuine price moves. So, for a cost of just under $30, you will receive in excess of $300 in trading education from Tom O'Brien, TFNN, and Barnes & Noble. And you will be helping to support an important local business, your local bookstore. If you do not have a Barnes & Noble in your community, then go to your local bookstore, and we'll be sure to work with them to keep your purchase local. So let's support our local businesses, keep money in your community, and get a great education. But be sure to act now, because you only have till October 15th to take advantage of this opportunity. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details.
Are you looking for some extra cash to help pay off some of your bills? Let Tiger Metal Exchange convert your unwanted jewelry to cash. We pay out 80% of the market price for gold. Our payouts are the highest in the industry, more than double our largest competitors. And we've created the safest, easiest, and most straightforward process for converting your jewelry to cash. Log on to TigerMetalExchange.com and get your free scale, your free eye loop, and get the cash you deserve now. We provide a free online calculator that converts your jewelry to cash at up-to-the-minute spot prices. We insure your items for up to $75,000 per shipment free of charge. We videotape the entire valuation process so that you can view it online. You can call us toll-free at 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. Let Tiger Metal Exchange put more cash in your pocket without ever leaving the comfort of your home. Join the list of thousands of satisfied customers and go to TigerMetalExchange.com. It's the only click you need to make.
Would you like to discover the next great tech stock? David White, TFNN's technology guru, has just launched his new newsletter, The Technology Insider. In his newsletter, David will be looking for those shining stars that may turn into the next Apple, Microsoft, or Cisco. David combines his technology background as a software programmer with his market skills as a successful professional trader to give you this unique newsletter. We're on the verge of the next great tech run. With the Technology Insider, you'll be in front of the run-up and not lagging behind. David is developing a long-term investment portfolio, therefore we're only offering the Technology Insider as an annual subscription with a remarkable price of only $395. That's right, for a little over $1 a day, you'll receive the fundamental technology wisdom and technical trading skills of the Technology Insider David White. What are you waiting for? Go to the front of TFNN.com, click on the link on the front page, sign up for your 2-week free trial, and become a Technology Insider today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 0.3 million gold ounces. Great Basin Burnstone Mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone Mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister Mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Hi folks, this is Tom O'Brien. My new book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, is for sale at Amazon.com for only $18.40. Welcome back, folks. We got the Bulls and Bears fighting like crazy out here, and we'll see where this shakes out. It's going to be an exciting day, and you got a long day. You're up next.
No, nothing's long compared to the weekend that we just had. So it's as long as I got my energy back.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
What's so cool was at 9 o'clock I was able to really just kind of correlate. How we work as humans, how, you work so hard at something, then all of a sudden that energy comes out just like the markets.
Right.
And so it was kind of cool with all the energy this morning, going down, and then just being able to take a look at the charts. And like we were just talking during the break is that, if you just really were only watching television and listening to the commentators there, giving their opinions on stuff, it's so much. Then look, first thing in the morning, I'll flip on the TV just to see what's going on, catch up or what have you.
Right.
But then when I get in front of the screens, I'm like, now I know what's really going on.
Right.
Out here.
And specifically, folks, what we're saying is this: is that it's not, we're all right or wrong, But what we want you to wrap your head around is this, is that when someone's out there saying buy, buy, buy at 1,400 S&P, 1,450 S&P, and are shaking in their boots at the bottoms, they don't understand how markets move.
Yeah.
Now, we can understand, I'd say we understand how markets move. It doesn't mean we're right all the time, but we understand how they move. And there's a huge difference.
You don't need to be right all the time.
No, you don't. You don't. But you should know the correlations.
Yeah.
So when they're saying that, they're either out and out just basically saying buy, or they're the correlations, because these correlations fit together.
Yeah.
So it's
just like I was trying to put in perspective. I mean, it's all human emotion. And you've got the volume patterns to watch.
Yeah.
So
godlies and butterflies are where it's at.
Yeah. Well, look, swing points.
Swing points. Yes.
Totally. When you take a look at this market here, during the last 2 or 3 months, it's all been.
It has.
The swing point. It's been nice to have a Gartley or butterfly, but the swing points have given you. They have. And it's nice when you've got a system, if you will, where you're not having to deal with liquidity being put in the marketplace.
Right.
To throw potential how you interpret what's going on in the patterns out of the
big time. And the cues today, this is going to be a big one. So now what we have is this, folks. Today, let's see, it's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
So now what you want to start doing is this. You have Tuesday, the cues came into the bottom, so we're going to have 2 days of volume.
Yeah.
And now you can basically speculate even going out for the week. So watch what the week would have to do. The week is going to be pretty amazing here. The weekly volume and the cues was 839 million. That's what you're going into, and then you can take I can actually take the smallest one, which is only 418 million.
Yeah.
And bottom line is that it probably won't even make that. Well, it could make that if it did 100 million every day. But your benchmark is 18.
Right.
What did I say? 800 and something million. So it's.
Yeah. Now silver, what's your take on silver? I mean, this thing is just doing, just moving sideways, right there at the, towards the bottom.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah,
dangerous.
It's just hanging.
It's hanging at that bottom.
There.
So it wants to go after it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like no one's stepping up behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So that 26-15 is game again, no doubt.
Yeah, if it pushes down there, I think it gets to 24.
Yeah,
I think it's down to 24, 25.
Yeah, which wouldn't be hard, because it could be another ABC down. That's 40 to 26.
Which would get you back to $17 real quick.
That's 14. That gets back to $20.
Yeah.
Gets you back to $19, which would be absolutely sick. But the bottom line is that, unfortunately, the context of, some people in that market is that they'll never sell. And that's, folks, that isn't what investing is about.
Yeah. Look, on April 25th, it had huge volume up at the top.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, folks, you stay there. Steve Rhodes is going to be coming right back with you. Then we're going out to Chicago. Don Kaufman, option hour 12 to 1. Then out to California, Ken Shreve 3 to 4, and right back to Tampa with myself 4 to 6. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one, and make money. Make money, honey.
See you in a few minutes, folks.